he let me know it was her, and he let me know something that I didn't know, but it was like he embedded it more in my mind. I can't harp on situations that happened already. It happened, and it happened for a reason, and I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go. I can't bring it back. I can't do nothing about it now. All I can do is chalk it up as a loss and move on. Because life is not going to go on with me sitting here and moaning and bitching to him, to my brothers and sisters, to my mother, or even to y'all that's listening to me right now. It's not going to help my situation at hand to get myself back on track to doing something productive with my life, making money, eventually having my own place again, doing things that I need to do for myself, for my survival. How would it look? Like I said, I give people advice, I give y'all advice on certain situations. And I could tell y'all right now to live your life, to make sure you don't fuck up and don't mess up and live right the straight and narrow, and don't mess around with certain females, or if you're a female, listen to me, don't mess around with certain men or whatever, or give my opinion on certain type of people or certain situations with my situation being bad, being harsh term, fucked up. How would that look? Or me trying to give advice to somebody else. I know it might sound good, but I gotta practice something. That's another thing I was saying in my past videos, which it don't never really seem to click, but I need to practice what I preach. I really do need to practice what I preach. And just right now, like I said, I've been doing a lot of thinking after I had my talk with my father these past couple of days, and I have a pretty good idea, or almost a pretty good idea of what I want to do, but I'm not too sure. But I need to do something, because this here, all of this here, is not going to be here too much longer, because my father is going to sell this house eventually. And then I'm gonna really have to be on my own for me. And if I want to continue talking to y'all like this, I'm gonna have a place to stay to do that. And I'm just gonna have to get up off my ass and do something about it. Like a lot of other people that's in the situation that they didn't want to be in. They unemployed, not by their own fault, but because of certain situations where the job couldn't keep them because they didn't have enough money to pay them. They get back out. They just chalk it up, suck it up. They still collect unemployment, which is something that I'm not getting right now, because for one, I quit, which means I voluntarily left the job that I was working at. So that job I had was the bill collector job. I voluntarily left it because of situations that happened down there, and I couldn't stay down there anymore because of the aftermath of everything, and my relationship with my brother and his wife got strained. So that's why I had to come back here. So I have to do what I have to do in order to get my life back on track. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I know I pray I can't even say that. I know where I'm gonna go. Once I do get there, it ain't gonna be like when I first got there. I'm talking about Texas. It ain't gonna be like before. I had the security blanket because it was a fresh start. No, nothing, no. But then now, if I go back there, whenever I go back there, it's not gonna be like that because I messed myself up financially and emotionally with parties that's down there, and I have to gain their trust back in order to get the little bit of help that I need in order to further myself along down there. Because I know even if I do have the money, I still would need the small assistance, and I have to gain that trust back. But I have to take that first step here in order to do that now and then. And I gotta learn. And so I was talking about depression in a couple of videos ago, and I'm, like I told you, I'm selfish, and a lot of people go through much tougher situations than what I've been through, what I've talked about. They've gone through much harder situations. It's just like I said, I don't worry about nobody else's situations. I'm worried about